In today's video, we're going to be talking about a few items I think everyone should have in their preps. In an SHTF scenario, in a long-term grid-down event, especially something that affects a large area, you're not going to be getting the nutrition that you are today. Healthy, nutritious foods are going to be hard to come by. Healthy, nutritious medications, supplements will be extremely hard to find, especially after a big SHTF type of event. So you want to have these type of things put back in your preps. Now, I've talked about medical preps and things like that, having vitamins and things on hand in the past, but I've never talked about supplements. And this is something that I take very seriously. I take most of what you see in front of you here every day. And these are some of the better supplements out there on the market that you can get at a reasonably priced, not too over expensive. And they're good for boosting your immune system and your digestive health. They also do a lot of other things. But just wanted to go over a few things that I keep in my preps in case of a long-term SHTF type of event. If it was to happen, I'm going to make sure that I have all the nutrition that me and my family, we need. So just to go over a couple of things here, I'm not going to go into a lot of detail. You can go and you can look up every one of these supplements and what they do on your own, because a few of these does a lot. I mean, are really nutritious and will help you a lot when it comes to your health. But one of the most nutritious superfoods on planet Earth. It's in the top 10. Both of these are in the top 10 of the most nutritious superfoods on planet Earth. Is right here, spirulina and chlorella. Now, these both are two different things. I just got one that has both of them in the same pill. Spirulina and chlorella are both algae. Spirulina is mostly grown in salt water, chlorella in fresh water. And like I said, they are two of the most nutritious superfoods on Earth. Their health benefits are off the charts. Encourage everyone, you take that on a regular. I take it every day. I take it 4 times a day. Something else that's very nutritious, good for your immune system and your digestive health, along with a lot of other things, is turmeric. And I take turmeric every day, 3 times a day. Really like it, and does a lot for you. Like I said, you can go in, look at all these things individually on your own. Just wanted to give you a few ideas. Turmeric's good it's anti-inflammatory, pain relief, joint support, and it boosts brain function, and it supports your immune system and digestive system. I talk about black elderberry all the time. I haven't got sick one time this year. And I've taken black elderberry 3 times a day for the last 8 months and haven't got sick yet this year. Encourage everyone to get that, put in your preps. If nothing else you see here, get that, put it in your preps. Another thing is vitamin D. Just about every person in the United States especially is mostly vitamin D deficient. Vitamin D is fairly inexpensive. You can get it about anywhere. Recommend vitamin D3. You can get, these are chewable tablets, but you can get the powder. You can get regular capsules. I take that every day. Another thing I take every day is black seed oil. This is really good for your digestive health and your immune system. I encourage everyone to look into black seed oil. One of the things you want to remember when you're buying supplements, you want to buy the supplements that don't have a lot of fillers, and that is GMO, and that's non-GMO, and it's organic, and it's made here in the United States in a USDA certified lab. Something else that's really good, I've really come on to this, and that's talking about mushrooms in the last few months. All kinds of health benefits when it comes to these mushrooms. This one here is a 7 mushroom extract. It's got turkey tail, it's got chaga, it's got lion's mane, cordyceps, shiitake, and maitake in it. this right here has a lot of benefits, especially supporting your immune system. Another mushroom that I take every day, this is being used now in a lot of cancer research. This is a great supplement, and it supports your immune system, your digestive system, and does a lot of other things when it comes to medical benefits. I take it every day. I take lion's mane every day. This is for cognition and immune support, especially if you have nerve problems or things like that, neuropathies and things like that. Lion's mane is excellent for that kind of thing. I can't rave and talk about mushrooms enough. The mushroom supplements have changed my life as far as my physical health. And if you ain't never looked into the mushrooms like chaga, lion's mane, turkey tail, rahish, hey, look into them. They are wonderful when it comes to supporting the immune system. They're using them in the fight against cancer now. You know, I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving you medical advice, but I'm just telling you what I know and from what I experienced. Another thing that I take quite regular is moringa. They call moringa in Africa and over in Asia the tree of life, the no-die tree, and there's a reason for that. Great immune support, and contains amino acids and all kinds of vitamins, and this right here is really great and has helped me out a lot when it comes to my physical health. Another thing that I take every night before bed is apple cider vinegar. Make sure you get the organic, raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar with the mother. Don't go get the cheap stuff. Get this. This right here is the best you can buy right now on the market. It's fairly inexpensive, and I encourage everybody to get that. So when you're buying supplements, you want to make sure that you're buying top-notch supplements, not just something that's full of fillers, especially stuff that may be made in places that are not quite as healthy as what FDA certified facility is. So do your own research, but I encourage everyone, invest in supplements to put in your preps. Everything I showed you here, I personally take pretty much on a daily basis, every day. A couple of these that I don't take every day, but just about every one of these I take on a daily basis. And let me tell you something, the mushrooms and the chlorella, the spirulina has changed my life when it comes to my physical health. I can't recommend them enough, but do your own research. Just don't take my word for it. There's plenty of information on the internet. You can get on YouTube. There's plenty of information on there, and I encourage everyone, do your own research. Take a look at the mushrooms. I mean, it has really done a lot for me physically. But invest in supplements. Put them in your preps, not just a multivitamin. These things that I got right here in front of you are some of the best that I have found. And I have went through a ton of supplements, and I mean, I have spent thousands of dollars on supplements over the years trying to find something that works for me, that really works. It's not just some way to make money. These things really work. And I encourage everyone, take a look at supplements, put a few, whatever works for you, whatever you find best suits your needs physically, you and your family. Put some back to have on hand. You're going to need them, because if a SHTF type of event was to kick off, and especially if it's a long term over a large area, these types of things are going to be almost impossible to get. You need to have things like these put in your back in your preps to help protect you and your family, to give yourself the best physical health that you can get. And some of these things right here, this is what me and my family takes. This is what me and my family has back in our preps, along with a few other supplements that's not on the table here. But these are the ones that's most important to me, that's benefited me the most, and I wanted to show them to you. And just wanted to encourage you to take a look at getting supplements to put back. They can be expensive. Some of these right here are expensive, but they're the best that I found with the best quality and the most potency, and it's done me the best job. I've wasted a lot of money on the cheaper supplements that you can go to Walmart and things like that, order off Amazon, the cheap ones, and that just because they're cheap don't mean that's what you need. So some of these things are fairly expensive. But I encourage everyone to keep prepping. Make sure you have plenty of food, plenty of water, means of self-defense. Medications is very important, especially if you're on medicines that keep you alive, that keep you healthy. You want to make sure you have those up to date and that you have plenty of them. Thanks for taking the time to watch the video. We'll catch you next time.